In the Arizona desert, the world's most important chipmaker is making a $265 billion bet. TSMC is not building one factory. It has announced 10 fabs, 2 packaging facilities, and a research center. The newest $100 billion expansion is aimed at 4 more factories for 2-nanometer technology and beyond. That sounds like a construction story. It is really a question about whether a manufacturing ecosystem can be moved. Because a leading-edge chip fab is not a building with expensive machines inside. It is a living system of wafers, chemicals, tools, engineers, suppliers, process discipline, and customer trust. TSMC already proved that Arizona can make advanced chips. Its first fab entered high-volume production in late 2024. But the hard part is not opening one line. The hard part is reproducing the system fast enough to matter. This is the story of what $265 billion can buy and what it cannot.
Most people know NVIDIA, Apple, AMD, or the newest artificial intelligence model. Few see the company underneath their supply chains. TSMC is a foundry. Its customers design chips. TSMC turns those designs into physical silicon. That separation is why its factories matter to so many different industries at once. Phones, servers, cars, and AI accelerators may carry different brands. Many depend on the same manufacturing frontier. In the second quarter of 2026, TSMC reported $40.2 billion in US dollar revenue. 77% of its wafer revenue came from technologies at 7 nanometers or below. Those numbers explain why customers want capacity. They do not explain why capacity is so difficult to build. Inside a fab, thousands of products can be moving through different stages at the same time. Wafer is repeatedly patterned, deposited, etched, cleaned, inspected, and measured.
Each step has to work with the steps before it, the tools around it, and the yield customers expect. The result is not simply a chip. It is accumulated manufacturing knowledge, made physical. That knowledge is why a factory can look finished long before it behaves like a mature factory. TSMC's first Arizona fab runs N4 technology. Phoenix says its yields are comparable with TSMC's Taiwan facilities. Second fab is intended for 3-nanometer production, with volume production expected in 2027. Third fab has reached a visible construction milestone and is planned for 2-nanometer technology. Then came the new announcement, 4 additional advanced fabs, and a reported Arizona commitment of $265 billion. TSMC's chief executive said the company acquired more Arizona land because it needs more fabs for multi-year demand from leading-edge US customers. That is the commercial logic. Customers want capacity closer to them, and they want more geographic flexibility.
The political logic is just as clear. Governments do not want the most strategic production concentrated in one place. But geographic diversification is not the same thing as instant independence. The Arizona plan changes where some leading-edge capacity can be made. It does not erase the importance of Taiwan. Phoenix says Arizona could hold around 30% of TSMC's 2-nanometer and beyond capacity once the announced facilities are completed. The phrase that matters is once completed. Fab begins with a wafer, but it depends on far more than silicon. TSMC identifies wafers, chemicals, gases, equipment, power, water, and trained people as part of the operating reality. One missing tool can delay an entire line. One process problem can reduce yields. One weak supplier link can slow the system.
That is why the Arizona bet includes advanced packaging and research, not just wafer fab shells.
Advanced packaging is where separate pieces of silicon become a working, high-performance system. It is also why the project needs technicians who understand facilities, equipment, and process control. TSMC Arizona now employs more than 3,500 people. Phoenix and TSMC have expanded apprenticeship routes for facilities, equipment, and process technicians. That is not a public relations detail. It is part of the production machine. In a mature ecosystem, skilled people, tool vendors, and suppliers already know how to respond when something goes wrong. In a new ecosystem, that responsiveness has to be built at the same time as the fabs. This is why the real unit of competition is not the factory, it is the network around the factory. $265 billion number is easy to misunderstand.
It is TSMC's announced Arizona commitment, not a check already written, and not a federal payment. The U.S. Commerce Department agreed to up to $6.6 billion in direct funding and up to $5 billion in loans. Those support mechanisms have conditions, compliance requirements, and milestone gates. The public money helps explain why the project exists. It does not remove the commercial risk from TSMC. Fabs are fixed-cost assets. Once built, their costs do not fall just because customer demand becomes less certain. TSMC has warned that overseas fab ramp-up can dilute gross margins by 2 to 3 points early, then 3 to 4 points later. That does not mean Arizona is a mistake. It means resilience has a price. TSMC's own demand signals are strong. Its third quarter 2026 revenue guidance ran from $44.6 to $45.8 billion. But foundries have to build years before every future order can be known. The company is betting that leading-edge demand will remain large enough to fill the capacity it is creating. There is a reason the Arizona campus does not look like an ordinary industrial project. It is trying to compress decades of industrial coordination into a few years of expansion. Land has to become a clean room. A clean room has to become a stable process. A stable process has to become customer-grade output. Then the output needs packaging, testing, logistics, power, water, maintenance, and a workforce that can keep it running. None of those pieces is impossible. TSMC's first Arizona fab shows that. None of them is automatic either. The success case is not that Phoenix replaces Taiwan. The success case is that it becomes another credible center of advanced production. The failure case is not an empty desert. It is a slower, more expensive system that cannot scale as quickly as customer demand expects.
The difference will be decided by execution, yields, tools, people, suppliers, costs, and time. TSMC is not moving chip making because one factory is fashionable. It is responding to customers who need more advanced capacity, governments that want more geographic resilience, and an AI economy that keeps demanding more silicon. Arizona is already making advanced chips. That is real. The rest of the commitment is also real, but it is still a future built from announced fabs, milestones, and assumptions. $165 billion can buy land, tools, buildings, and training. Cannot instantly buy decades of ecosystem trust.
That is why the most expensive factory story in America is not about concrete. It is about whether the world can build a second place capable of making the chips it cannot afford to lose.